you so
Okay, let's take a look at some of the things you're saying on X, which is the social media where we go to find out exactly what you're saying. Okay, I think we should go to, where do we start from, Kayode? Maybe we'll start from the Borno state, where the governor said Borno is losing ground concerning the issue around Boko Haram, which we've talked about that time and again right here on the program today. My Gaskia says, I wish he could visit Azia village under Damboa local government. These people currently block roads. No one can pass. That is on our Nigerian soil.
And that is rather sad. Well, this is from Suleiman. Suleiman says, things are retrogressing not only in the northeast. Banditry is also worsening in the northwest region. Government should wake up to its responsibilities before this insecurity consumes us all. An economy and value chain has been created from the menace, and it would be very difficult to curtail now. And that, you know, is a very vivid image painted in words of what exactly the situation is like. And just to add that it's not just in the northwest. What about the north central, Benue, and Plateau states?
Take a look at what
very concerning.
Yeah, take a look at what Sarinoja 7 says. Just pushes this forward. It says these are places where the government should declare state of emergency. And I think that point has been made time and again. Are people wondering why don't we have a state of emergency in areas where you have large-scale banditry, terrorism, kidnapping, and the rest? So, yet again, that point is made.
And the last one from this particular comment says, then what can, okay, this is from Sake with a lot of numbers. Then what can we do to regain ground? That's why you are there as state governor. You've done it before. I would expect to see more to your credit. Uncle, please try for the sake of El Kanami and to bring back the name Borno, the home of peace. All right, I think just trying to tell the governor to, you know, for whatever you did before to make it work, I think you can do it again. But he's crying out, perhaps he needs support from the federal government. Okay, maybe we'll move from there to the picture we saw yesterday, or 2 days ago, the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike hosting suspended members of the River State House of Assembly in the UK. So the FCT Minister is abroad so you can see him with the members of the 27 members led by Amewule.
Martin Amewule, yes, indeed.
I think having dinner in the UK.
Yeah, and that's the picture there. You know, from the time we saw it yesterday, we knew that it was bound to get people talking and wondering, you know, what exactly is happening there.
They deliberately wanted us to see. That's why they put out the picture. So that's for sure. If they don't want us to see, they will not put out the picture. Wow. But it's so sad to see elected officials now going to the UK because they are suspended. It's so sad. My brain can still not wrap around.
The president is in Paris. The president is in Paris.
Let's leave the president first. The president that suspended them is also in Paris.
He's in Paris. So
I'm just retracing that suspending elected officials. That's what my brain is not processing well.
Jeffrey and Kayode, I'm wondering if this is some form of political tourism, if it's a time of relaxation between political godfather and political godsons. There are very many ideal places where this could have, you know, been taken to in Nigeria, and would keep some of that forex or even revenue back home. So again, besides the fact that we're wondering what the implication of this particular meeting would be on the current state of politics in River State, they have also fallen short of expectation as far as patriotism is concerned in, you know, keeping the revenue back home. And, you know, we could talk about that for many of our government officials as well.
Let's take the thoughts of the people. Echoes of Reality says, when elective officials have masters, siege reign in the place of freedom. That sounds like a poet. I think I understand that.
Kayode, you have the next one.
Well, Dr. Hezekiah Andrews. So I'm not quite sure if this is sarcasm, AI generated, or just you voicing your thoughts as clearly. He says, that's great to hear. I mean, maybe more great to see, right? Wike is engaging with the members of the River State House of Assembly in a productive manner. Hosting discussions abroad can foster collaboration and strengthen relationships. It's encouraging to see leaders come together for dialogue and community building.
I don't understand what you mean by sarcasm. I don't know what the guy. Anyway, Bukola, you have the next one.
Yeah, and indeed the next one is from BLVic Ash 3. I hope I got it correctly. Who says the kind of politics practiced in Nigeria is out of this world. So there's nowhere in this world, in this whole Nigeria, to hold this meeting. It has to be in the UK. Wow. Well, you echoed my sentiments.
You know, I
exactly.
feel that sometimes when politicians go abroad to do things because of lack of trust for how it's going to leak, I'm sure they want us to see that they're in the UK. Trust me. If they don't want us to see, we will not hear. Every other meeting that will happen around there, we will not know until they want us to see it. Son of the Soil says it's important to remember that everyone will eventually move on from their current roles. It's concerning to see people struggling in the country while others seem indifferent to their plight. It's hard to understand how anyone could overlook such important issues. So those are your thoughts as far as those pictures emerging from the UK, the Minister of the FCT and his political sons, if you will, at the State of Assembly, having camaraderie, you know.
The most important thing, Jeffrey, is that we want peace in Rivers State and indeed in every other part of the country where there seems to be unrest or insecurity. Rivers, indigent citizens need peace.
Okay. Okay, so I'm sure you are wondering what that is on your screen. So let's bring you up to speed where we understand the Shekiri community this morning halted operations at the 28,000 barrel per day oil production facility in Ogidigbeng as protests aimed at the federal government. The action is in response to what they describe as unfair proposed ward delineation by INEC. That has been a long time. We've had this conversation a long time ago. They have warned that additional shutdown of oil facilities may follow in the coming days. So in the Warri, I think it's Warri South, that's where this happens. And that delineation has been a big controversial issue. It's a case that started in the 90s and now it's culminated at this point. But we'll bring you all the details in as we move on. Thank you so much for your time and company. I'm Jeffrey Uzoma.
So many issues for the president to reflect on while he rests. Thank you for watching. We'll be back again tomorrow. I am Bukola Toka.
And I'm Kyle Kikili. Stay with us right here.